Hey, gits and gals, this is Warboss Nick of the Broken Legion of Gamers, and in this video, I'm going to be unboxing the T-47 Airspeeder for Star Wars Legion by Fantasy Flight Games. Here's the back of the box. It shows all the cards you're getting, all the tokens you're getting, and the miniature you'll be getting. First thing out is the instruction guide to the assembly guide and the rules leaflet. In this bag, you get the clear part to the flight stand, and that goes on this base, which I checked is the same size base as the AT-ST Walker. Let's go. Here are the tokens. You get your order token, the vehicle damage token, the wound tokens, an aim token, and I think a dodge token. And in this bag, you'll also get your T-47 Airspeeder card, unit card, and its upgrade cards. This unit starts off at 175. It has armor, Arsenal 2, which means it can fire 2 weapons in one activate anytime it attacks. It has cover 1, which means it automatically always has light cover. It is immune to blasts and melee. And it has speeder 2. While moving, ignore terrain that is height 2 or lower. When you activate, perform a compulsory move, which basically means you get a free move that is speed 3. And on the back, you have the description of fixed front, which basically just means the defender must be in the front arc, and it explains impact 3, which means while attacking a unit that has armor, change up to 3 hit results into crits. This is going to be good for taking out those AT-STs. Now let's check out the upgrade cards. First, we'll start with the 2 generic cards. You get Comms Jammer, which basically means enemies within range 1 of this cannot receive orders. And it also has the long-range comm link, which is during the command phase, you may be issued orders as though you are in range of the nominated commander. Now let's go to the unique upgrades. You have Wedge Antilles of Rogue Squadron. He's rebel only, repulsor vehicle only. Until the end of your activation, you gain full pivot. When you pivot, you can pivot up to 360 degrees. I'd say definitely put this on, because if you get too close to the board, when you do your compulsory move, when you get too close to the edge of the board, when you do your compulsory move, it might have, even if you do the full L, it could have you flying off the board, which means your T-47 Airspeeder will be eliminated from the game. So just exhaust Wedge Antilles, do like a 90-degree pivot, and then go. Now here are the weapons upgrades. The first one, and is also one of the most famous ones, is the MODK Power Harpoon. This is the harpoon that from Empire Strikes Back that the airspeeders used to take down the AT-ATs. It's a range 1 to 2 weapon. It causes you roll 1 red dice. It's impact 1, fixed rear, so whatever you're shooting at can only be in the rear firing arc, and it has a rule called tow cable. After a vehicle is wounded by an attack that includes this weapon, perform a pivot with that vehicle, which means you get to pivot your enemy vehicles. Say you're going against a mirror match against a rebel, and you shoot this at an airspeeder that's right near the edge of the board, you can pivot it to face the edge of the board, virtually eliminating it from the game. And then here's the second unique upgrade. It's the AZ-108 ground buzzer. It's T-47 Airspeeder only. Fixed rear, the defender must be in the rear firing arc. That gets range 1 to 2, and it fires 4 black dice. That's your unit card and all your upgrade cards. Now on to the model. Here's the main hull of it, and it is beautifully detailed. I would have figured by Canon this would be a little bit bigger, but no, it is beautiful. Look at all that detail. And then here's the bag with all the little bits. Here is one of your front blasters. It goes on just like everything else. It's notched. Here is your other front blaster. Same thing, goes on, or yeah, that looks right. And here are your two weapons, either the ground buzzer or the harpoon. My advice, don't glue these. Paint them, because they slide right into the mounting hole pretty loosely. You could paint them, not glue them, and you could switch them out as you see fit. And then here are 4 airfoils. This one, 4 airfoils for the what's it called? For the basically the air brakes. These go on the top. You can either glue them in right there, or you take this mount right here and basically glue it in into place like this. Let's see if we can get that to stay. And then glue this on like this, and it'll look like it's breaking. It's not working out. You got that, you're gonna have to super glue into place. But everything else, these I'd super glue into place too, because you're not changing these. Since when I build this, I'm gonna super glue it into place right away and then paint it. No big deal. But that's it for and the 4th mount for the airfoils. Well, that's it for this video, guys. As always, if you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. Also, be sure to hit the bell icon to the right so you're notified anytime I put up a new video. And as always, support local gaming here at the channel. We support Toy Wiz in Nanuet, New York on Route 59, right across the street from the Dunkin' Donuts. This is where I got all my Star Wars Legion stuff, and where I'll continue to keep buying all of my currently in print items. Have a nice day, guys.